of the Holy Spirit. All glory and honor is yours, Almighty Father, forever and ever. Through him, with him, and in the unity of the Holy Spirit, all glory and honor is yours, Almighty Father.
Hello guys, today I'm gonna tell you the best way to witness to Mormons or to engage them. This is the best way. And this way, I'm telling you, if you follow this method, you're just gonna plant seed. I'm not saying that you're gonna convert them, from this cult they belong to immediately, but just plant a seed in their life. And if you follow this instruction, I'm gonna pass you. You will plant a seed, and it might not come immediately, but they think about it. And this is the method to approach them, because Mormons, they're always out in the open on the street, and what they do is they invite you. They don't come and start talking about anything. They just invitation they're doing. Oh, can you come to church on Sunday? Come to our church on Sunday. This is what they're gonna say. The first thing they're gonna tell you, tell you invitation. Can you come to our church on Sunday? And this is how to approach them. And when I'm dealing with anyone, any sect or heretics or even Jehovah's, the worst thing you can do is to approach them first. Let them first of all talk to you. Because if you approach them first and start giving them this kind of stuff, it's not going to hit them. But because they approach you first, they cannot. It's not like you're imposing yourself on them. And let me give you this method. Once you approach a Mormon and they start inviting you to come to their church, what's going to say this Mormon is that, can you give me a positive reason why I should come to your church? You can ask, is it a Christian church? Say, yeah. Say, can you give me a positive reason why I should come to your church, or why I should be a Mormon? And you tell the person that I will listen. I'll give 5 minutes to give me this positive reason. You love them. You give them 5 minutes if they want to give you. And once they start talking, sometimes they don't even have positive reason. But maybe I don't blame them more because they are young people. Some of them doesn't even know their faith very well. So when they finish, you ask them question, because it's gonna be full of questions. And you ask them, you first of all started, you quote the Bible for them because they love it. You say, quote like Matthew 7:16. You ask them that a good fruit bears a good fruit. A bad fruit bears bad fruit. You shall know them by the fruit. And when you quote this verse for them, you can allow them to look it up if they want to look it up, so that they know you are quoting the Bible. When they look it up, now you go to the meat of the matter. You ask, you now go to them and say, look, Joseph Smith married 30 wives, or maybe 20 wives, and you ask them, like, in Matthew 14, the Bible is against a man marrying multiple wives, even 2 wives, and you ask them, look, is it that your founder is, and he claimed to receive a revelation, married many wives, and the Bible condemn it. Even you go to Mark 10, the Bible talk about marriage, and there shouldn't be multiple polygamous marriage, but the founder was a polygamous, And when you bring this issue, because you circle back to that Matthew 7:16 and said, until you see a good fruit bears good fruit, and by the fruit you shall know them, which means your founder, Joseph Smith, was not a good fruit, a good tree, because he doesn't bear a good fruit. Somebody using women, multiple women, and the Bible, the New Testament condemns marrying many wives. The Bible never even encourage anyone to marry 2 wives. Can never go to Bible and find that God said to someone to marry many wives. You know why you're gonna be? Why I want you to concentrate on their founder is that once you go to that, you nail that their founder, all the stuff they're gonna tell you will not add up. Because why should you follow? Why should you listen to the man that behave this way? Why should you believe in his revelation, claimed revelation? You know what I mean? So this is how to nail them. If you hit them like this, they don't know anywhere to go because you're not telling them what is not true. You're not coming to impose. You're telling them what is common knowledge. If you just Google Joseph Smith about wives, you see multiple wives he had. He's polygamous man. So this is the way to talk to them and plant a seed. I'm not saying that, they're gonna just say, I'm leaving the Mormon party. They're gonna think about it. Why should I follow this man that this did stuff like this? And I was talking to one today, and when you talk to them, try to be nice and give them time to talk. Don't overtalk them. And smile as well. I was talking to one today, and I said, "Look, Joseph Smith was a polygamous. Would you marry many wives like founder? Because founder is supposed to be example." He said to me, "No, he doesn't even know whether he's gonna marry even one wife." I said, "Why not? He's supposed to follow the example of your founder." And I said, well, "Can you give me a reason why he married many wives?" And he started telling me, "Oh, because it's arrangement from heaven stuff. How it's gonna be in heaven." I don't even want to go there. I said to him, "Look, this is what court leaders do. Muhammad married a 6-year-old girl and says God told him to do that. The same thing with what you're telling me now, that God is involved. But we don't have something like that in the Bible where God is telling you to have to bank many wives, and it's gonna be this. You're preparing you for what you're gonna have in the heaven. You know what I mean? This is self-serving, and any founder of religion that have this kind of bad trees cannot produce a fruit. Peace."